Excuse the lighting. I could not make my laptop. It did not like the browser. So it did that on Thursday, and I thought, not gonna do this. So the lighting is terrible. So just so y'all know, maybe that's Alright, so I cannot wait to show y'all what all I learned in the 21 mistakes I have been making. So this person actually, oh my gosh, I know what I forgot. I'll be right back. Oh my gosh, it fell out while I was gone. So, hey, hopefully I'm back on. The biocellulose mask is made in Korea. It goes all over your face, and the Hydra gel eye patches. Okay, so what you can use this once a week. I always use it before Kaylin's wedding and Cole's wedding. If y'all go back and look at my face, it looks better. And I used it like twice a week. Well, I didn't realize it's like liquid gold. So it has cheesecloth on each side. So you pull the cheesecloth off, stick the mask to your face, hold it, pull the cheesecloth off, and wear it 25, 30 minutes. That's it. But to get an added benefit, hey Bev, I am going to, when I take the cheesecloth off of this, I'm going to put it back in here because there is tons of solution in here. Don't ever throw it away because it is like instant gold, instant facelift. The lighting is terrible, Bev. I'm sorry. I did not trust my laptop because this thing may go on and off. Anyway, so you put the cheesecloth back in there. If you want to see actually what it does to your face, you'll put one of them right here and put one on your chest. When you take it 25 minutes later, when you take it off your chest, you will see exactly what it's doing to your face. It is like crazy. So, anyway, use that once a week. I'm going to do it today, and I'm going to make a picture of my before and after chest, okay? Then, I had been wearing these wrong, okay? So, these have the same thing in it. So, you wear one here, here. You put the point here and like around this way and this way. It takes care of dark circles, puffy eyes, whatever. Super hydrates for 24 hours. And then one here and right here. And you wear them 20 minutes. That's it. So, with that being said, sometimes I will put them on top of my makeup and wear them driving, to wherever I'm going. And so, anyway, yeah, you need that cloth. That cloth, wait till you see what it's going to do to my chest. Keith goes, why are you doing your chest? And I said, Bev, we're going to add this to your order. We're going to, I said, because I haven't been doing really anything. I do just a little bit of the retinol so everybody can see what it does. So, anyway, hydrogel patches. Okay, so let me tell y'all, after it's over with, I will have specials on these. Like, buy a box of these where you get 4 and you'll get this half price. Great deal, But also, if you decide that I gotta have a lot of that, then it's cheaper for you, and I'm gonna just put it out there, to sign up for $30. You can do an order and get $450 for $225 plus tax and shipping and handling or whatever. Or if you want to do the 600, you're going to end up getting almost $1,700 worth of stuff for $600. Yes. So, and that way, if your friends and family ask you for something, like if they ask you for this and you had it on the shelf for yourself for later, like you got you extra, then you can sell it to them. So it's just a great idea. You get a free website for a year or two. All right. So blender number 2. I had been just using the Repair Eye Cream because it takes care of 4 things and it's the best one, but it's thick. Wrong. She said we should be using the 3D eye cream because number 1 is thinner. You want to put on your thinner products first, which that's another blunder. I was like mixing them. She said, no, you will not get the full benefits. And she said, all 3 of Mary Kay's eye creams actually do the same thing, but they have each something that does something different, okay? So, you want to put on the 3D eye cream first, all right? Then, you notice this is I had never used this till recently, the Pore Minimizer, okay? See how thin it is? It has got, hey Tammy, hey Kim, I'm going to do a different look from Thursday night. So, what it does, I need to there, it takes and just clenches down on your pores to shut them automatically. You can look in the mirror and see. I'm like, ooh. So she said, fan your face. If you want the full effects of these products and what they do every day, just let them dry a minute. I thought, I don't have time. Okay, so y'all know there's nothing on the market like the Mary Kay Lifting Serum. Okay? So, it's thick. So, you're supposed to put it on after you wash. Well, I've been mixing it with the Serum C plus E. The reason they put E is to push that Serum C on down further to get more benefits. She said, no. Do not mix. That's another one. I think that's number 4. Oh, I forgot one. But anyway. So, I'll put on my Serum C. You'll notice I try to end going up. And you're going to let it dry. I've already put this on. I don't know why I'm putting it on. And then you will do your pump of this, and you will get the full benefits every day. All right, so I have a little refrigerator back there, like one of those little bitty ones Caitlin Kevin gave me. And what it does, I put my serums, my moisturizers and stuff, and so when they hit your face, they will work so much better. So one that you want to start your day with a soothing eye gel. Now I do use it a lot, and I'll get up, put it around my eyes. It super hydrates, but it takes care of puffy eyes. If you eat Chinese, this is a must, and it's not expensive. It's $15 or $16. I mean, you can't beat it. But this is one you don't have to keep in the refrigerator, but it's a great idea. I love it. All right. So I went over 3 or 4 that I've already done, or maybe 5. This is the next one, and then we'll start glamour. All right. So everybody just about uses the oil-free eye makeup. Remember, the reason you want to use it, it looks like it's got oil in it. It doesn't. If you use something like Vaseline, baby oil, whatever, if you use a waterproof mascara, which I've got a blunder on that, then you do need this. If not, you're trying to get it off. So, the reason you don't want to use anything with oil, because when you blink, it goes behind your eye, and it damages it or something, I don't know. Alright, so the next blunder I made, they came out with this micellar water. Let me tell you about micellar water. It has something in it that breaks down the makeup. Alright? So, your cleanser cannot do what it is made to do if you have makeup on, because it's too busy trying to take the makeup off. So all I do is flip my cotton round over, and I put some of this, I wipe my face, and when I wash my face with my foam and face wash, see, I use the Repair cleanser. I'm going for the guns. I got all the guns going. But when I use my brush and cleanser, hardly anything comes off. So it allows the cleanser to do what you want it to do. So a next blender. I mean, we ain't even got into the makeup, and I had all these notes of stuff I'd done wrong. So, just so you know. Now, if I've showed you how to put on makeup in the past 3 years, I got it from her. So, this is how much it has changed, okay? All right, so we're going to start with our eyes. Once you get to doing this, you'll understand. The first thing you want to do, this is the Mary Kay eyelash curler. She said in her whole career, she's never used another curler but Mary Kay because of, and it comes with extra pads, all right? She said it won't cut your lashes and all. But she said, I was doing my eyelashes wrong. I would sit and clamp them and just hold them. She said that puts them in an L, so when you put the stuff on them, they just fall back. So she said, if you want your eyelashes curled, she said, sort of close your eyes, get it as close to the thing, open your eye, and just pump it, like that. Then you're going to open it, pull it out a little bit, pump it 3 times. Pull it out a little bit, pump it 3 times. I don't know if y'all can see. And I've always wondered about the order in which you do this, but I guess I don't wonder anymore. So sometimes you'll sort of pinch your eyelid if you're not careful. I've made that mistake. So if y'all can see, that's a great way. So we're going to go ahead and do our lash primer. What lash primer does, after 45 seconds, it turns it up, but it also conditions your lashes, and y'all are going to see why. I used to have fallout because I had dry lashes. Now when I get out of the shower, I put naturally oil on just a drop on there, and you want to make sure that you coat these lashes because you only have so many layers of lashes in a lifetime, and brows, and that's why I wish I would quit getting this stem thing. So you don't want to lose any. I lock the dogs back in the bedroom because they play all the time and they're so loud. All right, so you want to let that dry about 45 seconds. So we're not going to do the mascara first. We're actually going to do the eyes first. And y'all are going to see different stuff that I've done wrong. I'm going to start, though, with, okay, I'm on that. So I'm up to 6, 7, 8. Number 8. Okay, number 9, I know. All right, so I noticed her the other night using, she said her eyelids were dark. So instead of using eye primer, which you can, I used eye primer the other night, you can use concealer. Now, you know how I always taught you to do this and this for the makeup? No. Y'all are going to be surprised. So I'm just using, now if you really want it to stay on, then you take, pressed powder. She said if you want those lashes to stay on, take a pressed powder. I'm just going to use my different brush and use translucent. And what that does, it will make your eyes stay on all day long. I thought that was pretty neat. I hadn't been doing that. I think there's probably some that I left out. Anyway, so we're going to start. I want to show y'all my brows. Now, this is our brow, our newest brow. And y'all, your brows should start there, arch there, end there. All right? So whether you're a consultant or a guest or friend, put your name in the comments because y'all add up to a face this month, and I'm trying to get to 50. Well, I really want to do 58. Okay, so do y'all see how that looks lifted? All right, already. All right, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm sort of rushing through because ever done one. This girl, let me tell you a little bit about her. She doesn't work for Mary Kay. She's been a makeup artist. I thought she said 29 years. Look, she don't even look that old. I thought, dang, I hope I look that good. All right, see how that looks lifted? Okay, so you take, this is a brow gel. It's a filler, and it comes in colors. Just sort of go up and around. Now, I got stuck in a downpour the other day. If you were at Cheehaw Animal, you would have seen it. First, Luna wouldn't get out of the car, and it was like that bottom drop out type thing. And about that time, they had said, come in. And I tried to jump out, and the bottom fell out. So, I'm looking for, I threw my brow thing back in here. That is one thing that I make a mistake on. Let me find that dude. I have the old one in here. I ought to just use that. But, no. Oh, here's the old one. See? Now y'all see why I used the new one. The new one, actually, when you put it on, if y'all notice it's real thin, it makes it look like hairs. So if you have like a bald spot, like mine don't go all the way out there, it's really better than this, because this is a brow pencil. But they are waterproof. Hey, sorry. I should have turned off my phone. All right. Or do not disturb or something. So, y'all see how I did that? All right, we're going to play with some colors right now. There's the brow pencil. And this is going to go a lot faster than you think. All right, so I'm using all these Mary Kay. So if you think, well, that's not Mary Kay, that's not Mary Kay. Yes, it is. It's some of their limited. Even this one, they had this at Christmas like it was a set of 3. Some of y'all might remember. I love their brushes. They last forever. And, you know, I'm going on 12 years in Mary Kay. So you can't beat that. All right, I'm going to do a different look today. And I'm going to show you some of my blunders. I'm going to go all over. She did say, try not to do white. This is Blossom. And I do Biscotti a lot, but I've got a hole in the middle of it, so sometimes it's harder to get in. I'm going to do grays. I never wear grays. And I'm going to incorporate silver eyeliner, okay? I never wear that. I'm a copper person, all right? And so I went all over with that. Now, we're going to start and we're going to layer different looks, okay? So I'm going to do like one look, then add to it. That's simple as it can be. So if you're over 50, you can only wear mattes here and here. The only place you can wear glitter is right there, all right? So I'm going to start with Smoky Quartz. It is really, really a light color. So I could pretty much go all over my lid with Smoky Quartz. Ooh, I make that mistake. And go. All right? If I wanted to. All right? So then I'm going to take Cashmere Haze. It has been a struggle. No more golden mauve in my crease. I love golden mauve. See that one with the big hole? Golden mauve. Darn, I forgot pecans. If y'all saw my post, I went to Walmart this morning to get that water. And off of 3 bushes the other day, we got 9 gallons of muscadines. And I'm going to make muscadine wine. I'm going to try. Everybody else always makes it, and I never touch it. So, this is another look. So, this has got Smoky Quartz and Cashmere Haze. Now, look what I'm using. The new blending brush. So, you want to have several of these blending brushes. Trust me. So, I'm just going to go in the crease. All right? And you won't, I've always just taken my finger and then did concealer. You want it to go all the way out to right here, and I'm going to show you how to finish it off. Because when you turn your head sideways, you want to be able to see the color. Another blunder. So, you know, there's several more right there. I was using glittery up in the crease. Never use glittery up here if you're 50, 60. Only matte. Alright, so I'm going to take our, it's called a crease brush. I don't know why it's called, I guess because it's slanted. Okay? So I'm actually going to turn that too. I'm going to use, I can either use espresso, burnished bronze. I tell you what, let's put some burnished. I have never used burnished bronze. Let's put some right here. It's a brown, and it's going to bring out eye color. Alright, so I'm going to take it, and I'm going to blend it. Every time I put a color on, I'm going to blend it. Another mistake. I wasn't doing that. And I wasn't using the blending brush for it. So I'm going to take this, I'm going to use the espresso. Espresso's good if you are, see how I did it with the slant? And then I'm going to take it, and I'm going to turn it up. Do my little triangle. Let's do it on the other side. I can't see good on this side because I have those bifocal contacts. And I hadn't picked up my new ones. Okay, so see how I'm just sort of doing a backwards check, triangle, whatever. So then I'm going to take my blending brush. And you always want to blend. Blend, blend, blend till you soften your look. Soften it. Always. Yeah, you got to come in for a new. Yeah, I'm going to give y'all a gift certificate if you're on here. I'm also going to have the specials. If you decide when you get through, I've got to have it all, then I'm going to sign you up for $30 and get you a website and help you with your order. All right, I can use, I hate spam. I can use glitter right in here. But what I'm going to do, so if you notice I'm patting, this is moonstone. I'm going to pat down through here. All right? See how I'm patting? And a lot of y'all have something I'm fixing to use. So then I'm going to take my blossom, and I'm just going to go up through here. And that'll help your eye color stay on better too. Alright? And I'm going to show y'all a little trick she showed us. Then I'm going to take, I think it's Gold Coast, because it's glittery. And I'm going to pop it right there. Y'all see? Alright, let me tell y'all, I'm not finished, but let me tell y'all something I do. Y'all remember these right here? Also, this highlighting, we also have a rose gold, but you could pop a little bit of that in there. I'm just real funny about popping that because, I thought I made another blunder, but I didn't. Alright, so, you can use a liquid eyeliner if you want your, I'll show, you know what, we'll do it. You can use a liquid eyeliner for your base. Also, it has eye primer in it. But, let me show y'all what I like to use for, of course it's going to be the last place I do it. No, those are the purples. Maybe it's here. Yes. Okay, if y'all remember, I think it was last fall, we had these. And the purples, I think I still have the purples. So it's got something really good to pop. So I'm going to use this. I'm going to take the gold. See how that is so much. So pull that thing back out. Anytime we have these things, I keep them. And let me tell you how it came in handy. You know, we went to New Orleans for Shelby's wedding. And while we were there, my onyx that was in my big palette broke all over everything. So I had to pull each one of them out, wipe them off, and I thought, I'm just going to throw this compact away. And then I thought, no, I put it in the sink with hot water and down, and guess what happened? It came clean. So I'm going to go ahead, before I show you the next thing, and when you put on your eyeliner, do little strokes like that. And when you get through, you can do like that. Because if you don't, it's picking up the color and getting color all over it. I think this is one of the old ones, not the new. Okay, when you do your bottom, take your finger and go up, because you want it to be the smallest line you can get. If not, you're going to look like Droop Dog. You should never wear black except at night or on stage. And I rarely do. The other day I put on the eyeliner pen because it's waterproof. If you want some people say, well, I use eyeliner and it won't stay on. I'm going to show y'all exactly. So I'm going to use Sweet Plum. I'm going to put it on the smudger brush. All I'm doing is putting Sweet Plum over it. It'll last all day. So, now our eyeliner pen, I almost put it on for y'all because it does such a thin line. You would be surprised. You really would. Alright, so y'all remember these compacts we had a few years ago? They don't even make hummingbird, pomegranate. That may be moonstone instead of toffee, but it had an onyx in it. That's what I use now. And then that way I'm not concerned about breaking it in my... The only time they're going to break pretty much if you drop it is if they're the ones with the holes in it that aren't solid. So I'm going to take it, I'm going to go out here, I'm going to, like I'm doing a cat eye. This actually helps you look like you had an eye lift, alright? And you just turn it up. Again, take your blender brush. See how I did that? Do the other side. You can see. I can't see. I don't even know. I gotta get those new contacts. I said, Lord, I didn't know my eyes have changed so much in a year. Well, come to find out, I went to a new one last year, and he said, I thought I might have cataract. And he was like, no, you don't have cataract. Oh, that looks horrible on me. You can see the black lines. I'm going to show y'all what to do. All right, I'm going to take this silver. We're going to do it all today. First, I'm going to take this light beam. And if you want your actual eyeball, let me get one of these, another one of these. These things don't come clean, so this is not the same one. See how I'm pulling it out? This is light beam. Can't tell in this light, but it actually makes your eyeball look bigger on that side. This actually makes it look lifted along with the brow. So y'all are getting like little makeup tips along with it. I'm just doing, of course I'm going to mess up in there. Alright. And I'll show you how to clean this up later. Alright, so I am a copper person, but we also have the silver. And so while we're playing today, I might as well show you. Would I ever put all this on together? No. Because I'm showing you the different looks, the different layerings. Now, when you go across, you still use the same technique. Do the little strokes, and you can do it like that. Alright? Then I noticed her sort of winging it and filling it in. That was another look. So y'all can see that. That versus that. Then she actually did that much silver and then went back, which I think I'm going to use. this to go back. Just a little bit more cashmere haze. If your eyes are starting to hood, which mine are, then you want to go in the crease and a little bit above, okay? So you can see for the consultants that are ordering and hadn't ordered that, you might not want it, okay? I'm just being real here. I'm going to take this brush. I'm going to put some of that right there because that's the only place I can use it. I'm sorry about the lights, y'all. I look like I've got all these circles under my eyes, which I probably do. All right, so y'all see, I just sort of did that. This eye is going to be different from this eye, all right? So we did our eyelashes, we did that. So I'm going to go back, and normally I use brown mascara. Hey, Tamara. Y'all, I'm going to post this so you can go back. So normally I use brown mascara. What it does, it makes your lashes look longer and fatter. But this is lash intensity. Now, I am not a lash intensity girl, but I'm going to show y'all a little trick, and I actually did it, and I wish I had made a picture of my lashes yesterday. It was unbelievable. You know what, Beverly? I saw you and didn't think to say, hey, look at my lashes today. Guess what I did? So it's meant to go back and forth. So I always like to go on the top and up. So one thing that's helped mine look longer yesterday is I did some of her little tricks, but I also, oh my gosh, I just had a menopause moment. Oh, I went over it with waterproof. You should never use waterproof directly on your lashes. That was another blunder because I've done that. All waterproof mascara is made with alcohol, except for Mary Kate's. It has no alcohol in it, but it actually must have something that dries your lashes out because she said, do not do it. Also, another blunder, I just do 2 layers. Now, she said use the Panorama. Panorama's great. And look, when you're talking to your friends and family, if you'll notice, they never have mascara right out here or right here. That's because, most people just go in the center. This one actually has a ball on the end. Look, my mother always, instead of doing this, she went, I don't know why. I would watch her. Funny how the things you remember as a child, your mother doing, and then when you get older, you're like, why she do that? That's freaky. All right, so the more you put on the mascara, like a lot of people say, I can't put on multiple layers because it clumps. That's a fallacy. It actually gets the clumps out, she said. If you're using a good mascara, it gets the clumps out. Again, some of y'all are sitting there thinking, oh, I got to have that. I'm going to have to go rob a bank. So I'm taking the ball and doing this. All right, so if you ever have a problem with fallout, it's because your lashes are dry. So we did use the conditioner on it. But also, one thing that'll help, you never want to put the waterproof mascara right on your lashes. She said take it and put it on top of the mascara. She said make sure you always use a mascara first. And y'all saw when we started, I started with curling, which I was doing that wrong. And I think that is one reason why my lashes look better yesterday, because I actually took the time to curl them right, which instead of having the L that drops, I actually had the curve up. And y'all can't see them now. Oh my gosh. Have you ever noticed why people open their mouth when they put on their mascara? I know. All right. Let's do my next fallacy. I'm ready. You remember how I used the 3D eye cream? Let me show you where you're supposed to use this and when you're supposed to use it. This is the repair. And if you notice, it gets rid of dark circles, fine lines, puffy eyes, you know, the whole bit. Circles. So, well, look how thick it is. So, what you do, before you do your makeup, that's when you do this big eye cream. Yes? See how I'm doing this? Now look at the difference. Is that not weird? But, let me tell you why you want to do it. So, you know, I've been telling you about using the Naturally stick during the day because I felt like my concealer was taken and all under my eyes. And it was because my under eyes are dry because you don't have any capillaries and stuff in there. So what you want to do, you want to put on this eye cream. Now, notice how we used to do the concealer? No. Let me show you what the new concealer is. We are going to use concealer. We are going to use concealer. CC cream. She said use that as concealer. And I noticed she did use, I call this the toothbrush. It's some kind of blending brush. And just put that on there. She said that now concealer is so heavy that, I should have dotted my face, that you do not want that heaviness and layers up under your eyes. So, I don't think I'll let that eye cream dry good. But, hey, nobody's going to send me today. I'm not going back to Walmart. I called Kelsey. I said, where are you going? Pick and Save. I love Pick and Save. I said, get me some apple cider. I had all those 20 or 30-something things, of gallons of water, and then forgot my apple cider. I had tea, lemonade, and forgot my apple cider. All right, so all that is CC cream. All that is tinted moisturizer with sunscreen. I'm going to we have all these different foundations, but I do like, he said the other night, I like the one with the 12-hour moisturizer in it, okay? But he goes, they don't look right. I was like, I didn't even ask him. So I'm going to take the matte, which is a different color. So if I look like Casper the Ghost, y'all will know this is my winner. I do like the moisturizing lipstick better. Now remember, y'all were thinking, well, that's not your color either. It's going to turn in just a second. I guess this is one of those oxidizing. They never come right out and said it, but they did say it'll change colors within 45 seconds. When it first came out, I think they had a lot of complaints. So whenever I give samples to somebody, I'll say, now remember, when you first put it on, it looks like it's not going to be your color. You want to go all around your neck, around your ear like that, especially if you're going to wear your hair up. So this brush, actually, I do love and usually use this to put it on. See, it's like a kabuki. That's a liquid foundation brush, but I noticed her using this. This actually gives you a more professional finish. This is what they use. But she said you could put it on with this and just go over it with that. And so when I got through, I noticed that my makeup did look better. Ugh. All right, so another blender. So you can see, since I got the foundation on, my eyes look better. I was like concerned big time about that. All right, I'm looking for my big brush. What did I do with my big brush? I only have one, so get you another one. A powder brush to do my, well, I had it a while ago because I did my translucent powder on my lids. I guess I'll have to pick a different one. I don't want to. Alright, so I'm going to take, it's time to contour. That really bothers me, what I did with it. Because, I mean, it can't be very many, oh, there it is. Y'all, I have OCD, so the thought of using the wrong brush bothers me. Alright, so I'm going to take bronzer. and I'm going to go temple to temple. I'm going to make that line. Hush, Apollo. I almost called the wrong dog. So see how I'm going toward the opening of my ear, but you can see it? Now, some of them say quit doing the nose. The most important one is to go around the chin and then take it and go down. Now, your makeup will never match your neck. It will match your chest, but it will not match your neck. So then I'm going to take some blush. Notice how I'm patting because, you know, ours has they changed the formula. It has a lot of color. I'm going to take the highlighting powder and do this. Now we have the new rose gold highlighting stick, but let me show it to you. It's probably a better solution than what I just used because here's the copper eyeshadow. So I've got silver on this side. So you notice I just sort of put it up there. So if you're younger, and also the glittery, I can use, but just barely right there and right there. The new glittery. So I'm going to take, oh no, that's contour stick. I had it right here, of course. The other night, I dropped my, one of my concealers. Luna took off with it. And I kept looking for it and thinking, where is that? And then I realized she ran off with it. All right, so where's the under eye cream? I'm going to show y'all how to use the concealer now. There it is. Well, I was going to show you that rose gold stick. Dang. Oh, here it is. You've been snaky, didn't you? So see how I did that? And go on top. Alright. Another blunder. How I was doing concealer. Of course, I had taught y'all, because I had learned from her years ago to do it's sort of like contouring. No. So if you put it on top, it's got to be a color close to your color. So, also, I had been cutting this off. She said, don't do that. So I'm going to do. Oh, I know what I forgot to tell y'all. When you put on your eye cream, a lot of people think they cannot use eye cream because their eyes burn. It is because you're getting it too close to your eye. So what you want to do, y'all can see me with this concealer. What happens is when you're not right up under your eye, you are, and y'all will see me do it with this, it spreads. So, when you put it on, if your actual eyeball can feel your fingers, you're too close. So so what I did is I used a lighter concealer, one that was the color of my skin, and then the under eye corrector. Watch. So, when I match, I do not fill it up in my eyeball, although I just made a boo-boo. Where is this? Okay. So you can take a brush and pat it. A lot of times I'm going to take a sponge, but I'm not going to get this out here. I still want this to wing and go up because when I turn my head, look, then you can see it. If you cover it up and cut it off like I have always done, I must have cut this one off out here. That's Cole. I called him from Walmart, and of course it went to voicemail. So, if you notice that you cut it off out there with your foundation, just sort of go out. Here, take my finger. Hey, this is Shane. I was just going to remind y'all that Tyler's making chicken and all, and we're eating after church tomorrow. That's what it's going to be. Or Miss So-and-so has been taken to the hospital. She has diarrhea. I'm not making fun of him. I'm really not, but I always say I could do those. All right. So So I usually take our sponge and, FYI, I learned this last time. If y'all notice I didn't do my foundation primer, I always do something wrong. She said if you will take Mary Kay's sponge, it's the best one on the market. She said even if you take the one that everybody buys and cut it, you'll find makeup all the way to the center. So she took one of Mary Kay's that she had used and cut it. Makeup was just like barely in there. She said that is the only sponge on the market. Here it is. So you wet it. Another quick tip is take your finishing spray and you can spray this with finishing spray or that, and it helps it set. So if you've got a long day and all, we're going to do lips really quick, and then we're going to be done. Now, I'm going to do something different than I did the other night with the lips. And I'm going to show you a little trick with the lips. Now, whether you're watching this or the replay, make sure you comment your name to be entered in the drawing. All right? So I'm going to take, you always want to start in this. Okay, I did this the other night. Made the same mistake. And then you not only did I not put on my foundation primer, I didn't put on my lip primer. That is very important. Let me tell y'all about lip primer. It is actually a time-wise product. And what it does, it keeps and it's going to be important today, y'all going to see, it keeps your lips from bleeding up your color, but it actually helps start healing the lines. And this is a pretty pricey thing, but the people I have that use it, by George, use it all the time. So, along with the retinol and all, it's just cheaper to sign up while they're doing the $30. You can place an order. The minimum order has to be $225, so you get $450 worth of stuff for $225 plus tax. Oh! Got a hair on it. Okay, we're going to use the new stuff today. This comes as a set. This is a lip oil. Oh my gosh, it feels so good. So y'all look at my eyes. This has got the silver on it, but this is something you'll never see me. I rarely, I can't tell you last time I have done cashmere haze, onyx. I did put a little bit of burnished bronze up there. And I probably could have gone higher with it. I didn't. All right, so this is a matte. You can wear it as a matte or a shine. Now, y'all, I like shine, but I put too much oil on it. So, y'all see, it's so much easier to put on. Now, where I messed up, I was doing that and didn't realize it. Got it all over my chin, it was all over my hands, and it did not come off. If you don't want it on your teeth, while it's still wet, go. See? Simple as that. I did that in front of a drug rep one day, and he goes, "What are you doing?" I said, I had just put on something. I said, "I don't want it on my teeth." He goes, "Oh. Man." All right. I'm going to show you the trick. This stuff is so concentrated. You can see it's full of, it's called lip oil. Sometimes I just put this on with nothing on. So I made the mistake of putting too much. I'm sort of letting my lips dry. So that is the matte. This is called rose pink. It also comes in cinnamon, which is like a brown color, but it's not really dark. It looks really good on people, but I don't think it would look good on me. I used to wear nothing but beach bronze. That's it. No lipstick. I'm not a lipstick girl. And when I got in Mary Kay and I started experimenting, I realized I didn't need to wear browns. I'm too dark. So I'm dark like this all the time. So I'm going to take the lip oil. But y'all can see that I make mistakes. You want to fix it. And this should be more like that. So what do y'all think? Do you think? I actually think my makeup looks 1,000 times better. All right. Notice I didn't use mineral powder. At the end, if you just want that set, and you can do this before you do your finishing spray, or I'm going to show you something that they do on movie sets. Okay? Now, when you put on translucent powder, you have to go straight up and down. If you don't, it catches on the hairs on your face, and it'll look like lice. All right? So, I was doing. I do not want y'all looking like you got lice on your face, because somebody will say, who you buying Mary Kay from? All right, so you do that. Now, what they do on movie sets, they will take, y'all, I would lose finishing spray, and they will do translucent powder, then they take a Kleenex and blot it, and let it dry, and translucent powder in that, and it sets. That is what they do on movie sets, y'all. Y'all have just gotten all of this info, all right? Make sure you comment, and I want to thank y'all because I had a goal of 50 faces, and there was no way to do them and show y'all all what I learned. So I'm going to be getting in touch with y'all. Thank you, Bev. You know you're my friend, so you're going to say something nice. Makeup does make you feel better about yourself, you know. It does. If you're having a bad day, studies have shown, even if you get up and you put on CC cream and nothing else and some mascara, it just brightens your mood. So I love how I can sit down with women and go, let me show you some things, all right? And you know, I wear the same thing every day. I'm bad for my business as far as color and stuff, but you know, I can do other stuff. Like I said, that is the new liquid. This is the copper. And that's the silver. So see how I just sort of did a little bit more color in there. And I did the grays today. So that showed, this really helps me because it did show me I can do something different. You know, I did do the purples the other night. So if you want to fast forward and look and see what I did. But I did do the silver today, which yesterday I had on the copper, but I didn't do as much color on there. So thank y'all for being on here, counting us my faces. Hopefully a lot of people will do the replay so I can get to at least my 50, and I get a prize for my national for doing 50. I already told her I was doing this. So I will get in touch with y'all, make an appointment to sit down, let you try some of this stuff. Because I'd hate for you to order it or buy it without trying some of the new stuff, okay? I love y'all. Y'all have a great day, and War Eagle!